Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's
to pass on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. This is Murray. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28.
They'll give to Murray. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
That's good.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Waste of time. The Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On the carry, this is Murray. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Go to Murray on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and you're netting some positive yards.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's another for him, and this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the 2nd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that... The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're up by just 2, so you have to think they just want to get to the locker room. To the air now on 1st and 10. Cut out left. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Setting up to throw. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
He'll throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate.
And with a push. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So first down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hand off to the back. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Bowler finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Looking in the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 5.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and see.
Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Cardinals ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority. Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
A gain of 19 yards.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Cardinals, first down.
Working on first down. Hauled in again. It's McBride. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Got near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback trying to power him across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Here he is to throw. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Deep ball. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Get wide.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still second down.
After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. Second and 15.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't
It's
hang on
second
through the
down and
contact.
10.
So that brings up second down. Setting up to pass. Big man showing up the yards. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.